operators at Epic are filling in for me. Someone climbed up my tower crane, he's in there now, until I get back because they felt compelled to have someone to come in and talk about this issue. They are all concerned, every one of them, with the statistics showing that going to a right-to-work state will cause a higher increase in construction deaths. And that's a pretty big concern to me.
That is. That should be very concerning. We'll go back and let them know we're thankful to have heard from you for the sacrifice of being here today, and hope you grab a cup of coffee and make it through the shift okay.
I got a big thermos.
There you go. Good.
A lot of coffee today. Thank you.
Thank you for your testimony. Thanks for staying. Next to speak, Bill Kennedy, Rock Road Construction, speaking against, followed by Elizabeth Riley, speaking against.
Chairman Noss and members of the committee, thank you for allowing me to speak today. My name is Bill Kennedy. I'm president of Rock Road Companies based in Janesville, Wisconsin. Rock Roads was founded by my grandfather in 1913. Our main focus of business is road construction across Wisconsin and the upper Midwest. I'm here on behalf of my company, but also as a member of the Wisconsin Contractors Coalition, a group of over 400 private sector job creators from all over the state of Wisconsin. I'm here today to ask you to oppose right-to-work legislation. This legislation will have a negative and a direct impact not only on my company, but our local economy, and hurt Wisconsin's effort to employ more skilled labor. The bill will hurt the way I and many of my counterparts do business. In my Wisconsin-based companies, I work with the unions on a regular basis. Contrary to popular rhetoric around this issue, we work in partnership with our local unions. When a contract is received by our company, we immediately consult with the unions, outline the staffing that will be required to complete the project. The unions make sure that each of these skilled professionals has been drug tested, their credentials are up to date, and as an employer, I know that they have been trained in a state-of-the-art training facility. This process has worked for many decades. My company and the local union enter into a private contract voluntarily. Both sides benefit from this contract. The union supplies my company with skilled labor, and I know it is credentialed and tested, and I create jobs and build Wisconsin's economy. I should mention that currently the training facility is paid for by both me as an employer and by the individual employees. These facilities are not paid for by any taxpayer dollars. If right-to-work legislation passes, it would not surprise me to see many of these training facilities close, and the training burden would need to be done at one of the tech schools, which would involve taxpayer funding. I do not think anyone disagrees that we need more skilled labor in Wisconsin. Today in Wisconsin's job site alone, there are over 70,000 jobs that need to be filled. We have a workforce problem in the state of Wisconsin. This bill hurts efforts to find those skilled workers, and here's why. Wisconsin is already below the national average in wages, regardless of where you are on this issue. Most studies will report that workers make less money, have fewer health benefits, and less retirement benefits in right-to-work states. How does that assist in filling those 70,000 jobs and building Wisconsin's economy and raising the standard of living? As a lifelong Wisconsin job creator, I take this issue very seriously. I did not come here to testify to make any type of political statement, but rather to urge you to vote no, because it will hurt my company, our local economy, and it will hurt our efforts to build Wisconsin's economy together. On another note, I don't believe this is an issue about union versus non-union. I think this is a Wisconsin business issue. And as a businessman in the state of Wisconsin, with a company that's well over 100 years, we have a formula that has worked effectively for us. And I would hate to see that challenged or changed. Also, as a businessman, these discussions about this and other issues have put our business kind of in a holding pattern. We're not sure what to do next. So again, I thank you for your time. I ask you to please vote no on right-to-work legislation. Thank you very much for your time.
Bill. Senator Wirtz?
Well, just a comment. That's interesting. We had another businessman here earlier in the hearing said the same thing. They're kind of paralyzed. They don't know what to do in the future because of this proposed legislation, and it's brought their expansion to a halt. So it's interesting to hear you say the same thing as the other businessman said to us.
It's very unsettling for the entire construction industry, quite frankly, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, sir.
Senator?
I had just a note here that are you the same Bill Kennedy that flew in from Florida today?
I did.
Okay, so why did you flow back just for this?
That was there's other business to be attended to, but this was my primary reason. Yes.
Okay, and so you heard about this, that they were moving this bill through, and you decided you needed to be here.
Yes, I did.
Well, thank you for making that trip.
Thank you.
I think that's, yeah, thank you so much.
Elizabeth Riley? Gerald Makajewski? Majeski?
Probably call him Magic.
Michael Wiswell?